Before going into class and methods, I want to tell you one thing about scope of a variable. Here I write a function def which will take a parameter x and add x equal to x plus 1 and print x. Now x equal to 50 and print x. I'll save the program and run the program. Sorry, def space m. Now I'll pass parameter m of x and I'll run the program. As you can see, this 51 is not added to the main value x because here x is a global variable. Here when x is sent here, global variable is converted into local variable, and for this local variable plus 1 is added and the result is shown. To make this x to make this x used by this method, we can use a keyword called global space x and remove this parameter, and now run the program. As you can see, the values reflected in both, and this is the difference between global and local variable. Now I'll start class and methods. A class is a blueprint and methods are the objects which do a particular task. For example, if we consider bank system is a class and debit money, credit money, transfer and etc., these are all come under objects under the class. I'll show you an example. Here class person is a class, and when a class is declared, it checks for the init. This is called dender, the double underscore and the double underscore init underscore self. When a class is initialized, first it will check for this method. It is like a main program. It is like a main function in C program. Now in init function, now I'll create an object for the person obj equal to person print obj. Now I'll run the program. You can see it printed the memory address of the object. To access a function inside this method, you can use this object. For example, I'll write a method init display which takes parameter of like a string, but this method is presented in a class. In a class, if you add any method, the first method should be self. This is not a parameter, it is just a reference of the class. And let's print that string. Now I'll call that method by using object dot display. In this display we need to pass only single parameter. This is not a parameter, so we'll pass knowledge king, and I'll run the program. As you can see, the value is printed. First it will enter into init function, later it will go to the display function. Now I'll write one more function, def show. In this I'll pass only self, means no parameters are required. Now I'll print happy to see you. Now I'll call that method object dot show. Now I'll place a comment here, means it will not execute. Now if I run the code, now you will see the first it will enter into init, later it will go to the show method. And this is about class and method. Now we will see now this is about class and method. Now we will see inheritance in the next video.